Something strange and something strange. Who you gonna call? Yeah, Daddy. Welcome back to little TCLs. And we're gonna be taking a look at the 6-inch baddies from the movie. So they gave us the ghost. Now the funny thing is that Rowan over here is a Build-A-Figure with the other female Ghostbusters. Going to see if he's any bigger or smaller compared to the Build-A-Figure, because it kind of renders the Build-A-Figure mutant void type thing, because if you want you can always just get him by himself. They all glow in the dark. They all have the little try me buttons here in the front, so if you want to try them, it's very easy. You have Stay Puft here, and he has this very red glow. Then you have Mayhem here. He has a nice little green. Oops, sorry, this way. And they have Rowan here. He also has a red, so we'll give it a little bit more of that out of the packaging. It's nice that the slime kind of all lines up here in the packaging there. They're in the blister card packaging this time. And on the back, these are really meant for the little minis. So if you're getting the little minis, these figures are really meant for. But I got them because, hey, they'll still be looking really nice next to the 6-inch figures as well. So without further ado, let's open these baddies up and see what they're like. So here we have 2 out of 3 ghosts out of the packaging. Why I say that? Because Stay Puft here, good old Stay Puft. Let's get him in a nice new shot. Stay Puft here. I have a big Stay Puft from Mattel when they had it at San Diego Comic Con. A few other Stay Pufts here, and upon really close looking, like closely at the figure, I don't see a reason to open up the packages now, because he's got the same articulation as Rowan here. So this guy, and he has the same feature too, red feature here. So Stay Puft might be open at a later date, but at this point I'm going to keep him in the package. Now we're going to look at Mayhem and Rowan. So Mayhem here, we'll start from Mayhem before we get to the big bad. Mayhem here, he is a light up figure. He's supposed to be part of the small ones, I believe. Yeah, like the mini figures here in the back of the packaging, as it's showing at the beginning. He does pretty much fit in with the other Ghostbusters, but he's at regular height. His articulation is next on just a regular joint here. His arms go outwards, swivel at the elbows, articulation at the elbows, swivel at the wrists, and no swivel at the waist due to electronics. And legs can just go outwards, no knee or ankle or any type of articulation. Tail is very pliable, bendy, but it does not turn or anything. And the wings go pretty much outwards, inwards, like this. So other than that, his wings could be a bit bigger, because I believe Mayhem is the one you see in the trailer when they're in the club and stuff like that, and he's on Patty's back and stuff. So other than that, hey, there's not much more to talk about this figure. I do like him. He's very translucent. He really looks like a ghost. But he's probably the most translucent out of the bunch. His feature is a light up green feature. Let's see if I can get a better shot of that. So I'm in his power, glow power here, which you can really see. It's really, really cool. This I like. To me, he seems more like a demon than a ghost, so he can be added into other collections if you're like a fantasy type collector, and you have other figures in there. He could fit in pretty easily as a minion or a demon or whatever you want, and his just glowing feature is really, really cool. Alright, next up is Rowan, the big bad, Rowan the Destroyer. That's what it says in the packaging. So his head can slightly turn a little bit left to the right. He does not have a lot of movement like Mayhem, for the head that is. Arms can go outwards, forward. He has single joint in the elbow, swivel also in the elbow, swivel in the his wrists, No swivel in the chest, of course, or the waist because of their electronics. Legs can go outward. And he has swivel at the ankle, just to go, from left to right. So he has a feature, same thing like a Mayhem, but his is red. So I believe this is like when he's getting blast or something by the neutrino wands there, the streams. Because Mattel has a San Diego Comic Con where he's all going red and mad, and you've seen that in the trailer as well. Let me show you another shot of his light up feature. So this is how he looks, really red. Cool. I do like this one, and they did a really good job of having it like either he's about to explode or he's just getting really, really mad and pissed off at the Ghostbusters. But either way, it's really, really a nice feature. It's hard to show you without my finger there. Sorry, because there's no way to put this thing on without doing this. But it's really, really neat. In the back here. And since I have Mayhem, I'll show you Mayhem again. So there's back here. So you have the two of these together, and like light up buddies. I always found it strange when they did like giant like figures in 6-inch. It just doesn't seem to really match with the 6-inch figures, their counterparts. It's too bad. It would have been cool that it is in 12-inch. And seeing how I just finished doing the video for the female Ghostbusters with the Build-A-Figure Rowan, let's compare. So, voila. So here you have the Build-A-Figure versus the light-up figure. So, in my suggestion, if you don't want to get any of the female figures or whatever, or you just want to get Rowan, or open packaging, your best bet is just get the light-up one, because it has more articulation. Other than the fact that the head does not really move as much here, the face is pretty much the same. There's really no big difference between these two other than articulation and the light up feature. So like he's a little bit more transparent. That's one of the features, but for arm articulation, like he has an open hand stuff. You can see the very slight variations in these two figures that really, if it's up to you on which one you want to have in your display, which one you want to keep even. For sure this one is probably going to go on my display. I'll probably keep this one, and this one I might put aside somewhere. Maybe he still might go on his display, just in another section of my Ghostbusters display. These light up figures should be available at retailers. Apparently they're kind of being discounted at some retailers, so you should be able to get them at a good price. If this is up your alley, if you do manage to get your hands in the reissue Mattel original Ghostbusters, definitely grab these to get some ghosts in there and add them to the collection. So the Scorpion 72 review of basically Rowan and what's the name? Mayhem light up features, and a little small sneak peek of the Stay Puft. Telling you to enjoy your toys. Until next time, keep playing. Ciao.